What a beautiful night and a beautiful garage we have here. Welcome back to another video. So finally, Metro and 21 Savage dropped Savage Mode 2. Personally for me, it was one of my most awaited albums. I've just been looking forward to that album for a while now, and now that it's finally dropped, I'm going to be teaching you guys how Metro made some of the old school horror kind of vibes that he put inside of that album. Let's get into it. 21 can rap on a lot of different tempos, so 140, 160, all the way up to 180. It's just those tempos. And what I have is Electro X open. And what I want to do is I want to get a synth, because we're really going for like that old school kind of horror vibe. Those are just going to be the root notes of our synth. Let's try to shift this down a little bit as well. Let's see. Okay, so that's like an arpeggiator synth. See if we can do a 4-note chord. I want to try and change it up here, so let's go 1. We're gonna go to Electro X, and let's see. I like how that sounds like it kind of leads up. It's like an arpeggiator synth almost, but let's see if we can find any other sounds that are gonna be even better than that. X-Band has some really good choirs in it. This is one of my favorite, the male ooh choir. Alright, now let's move on to the respace. This is one of my favorite parts, and this just really sets the evil tone. So I'd especially suggest adding a respace if you're going for this kind of style of beat. This plays in a lot of different notes, and I can follow the root notes, and that's going to match, of course, but anything that you can play on here is going to match. It doesn't mean that you can put it somewhere and it's going to sound good, but you can experiment with different notes over here of where you can put your respace and see what notes sound better compared to if you were just have it on the root notes. So I have that Reese pattern down. It's just 4 notes playing on an 8-bar loop. I hate when that happens. So basically it isn't long enough, so what we're going to need to do You just put some crossfade on. So now we're going to add the main bell of the melody. This is going to add a bit of the bounce. Besides, it's like the synth and all of that just sets the tone. And we want that bell to be like the bounce of it. We have this X-Band preset called Viber Sprinkles. I still want to kind of add some of that 2016 Metro vibe to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a lead to it. And this is what Metro used to do a lot with a lot of his breakdown in his beats, is he'll add a lead. I'm just going to come to like a random kid in here and we're just going to try and find a nice little lead. I think it'd be really cool for like a breakdown. Let me turn all these into samples and then we're going to start to our drum sound. I didn't turn these into samples yet. I got distracted because I wanted to add this. I just wanted to add that FX right in the beginning. If you've created a bass or a bass line or a reese or anything, you just paste that into where your 808 is. You can go like this. Just follow it. But I don't want that. We have that 808 down. If you want to do switch up in your drums, you can just come to like a totally different style of 808. So I'm just gonna come to here, copy, paste that, make sure it's on cut self and change that timing on there. We'll boost that, turn that out up. Let's add a kick now. What you can do with your open hat is you can put on envelope for it. That just cuts the time. We're going to clone the hi-hat, two-step it. And we're going to change up that 808 pattern. going to be our last thing that we're going to be using. We're just going to put this tom right here on the last part of the 8th bar. 6. Alright y'all, so we finally have everything done. Let me just sample out this drum pattern and let y'all listen to it real quickly. Where we're going to put all this into a full beat, and then y'all are going to be able to listen to the final product. Switch it up. Alright y'all, so we got everything laid out here. Thanks again so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that I've been able to help you. But that wraps it up. Y'all can listen to the final result right now. I'm out.
Music going crazy, crazy, crazy. Music going crazy, crazy, crazy. Music going crazy, crazy.